Of course, we all know tonight, the big night, is all about the launch of PAVO Riverside by Vaal Real Estate Kenya. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot to look forward to. We will hear from the man, the brains that are behind the model that will be revealed right behind this big screen. You will see that. But before we get to that, we have to lay the groundwork and help you understand what led to where we are this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Ijuma Karim. I believe it's been an Ijuma Karim, and it is even going to be a bit better. You might be wondering, why is he so keen in saying that? Interesting story. My name is Mark Masai, but I was born Abdullahi Masai. So I believe there are many brothers and sisters here who are looking forward to be observing Ramadan. So I'd like to wish Ramadan Mubarak to that, and have appreciated you. And thank you to the Rhythms Unlimited Band for that, rumble, because they will be celebrating you with good music and rhythms as the night continues, and that's in a bit. But just to observe the protocol and appreciate the presence of our guest of honor, that is the ambassador, the Turkish ambassador to Kenya, that is Subutai Yüksel. I believe I've not baptized you, but he tells me in confidence he is a son of the soil because he has some roots in Kakamega. Mwana Efwe. Yes, let's give a round of applause. Anyone here from Kakamega? You have some brothers there. You have some brothers there, so you get to connect and find out where exactly you are from, because tunasema hapa Kenya, karibu nyumbani, karibu, karibu. I'd like also to appreciate the presence of the Vaal Group CEO, the incoming as well, Vaal Kenya CEO, who we want to hear, and for joining us this evening. So, to give us proper remarks and a welcome note to every one of you, and just by the way, as you did not see the location of where the ladies and the gents are, it's right outside this room to my left, and outside that door there's a gentleman waiting to give you directions, because it is a bit of a walk, but that is where you can go in case you need to excuse yourself momentarily. Please take as many pictures as you would like, share it with people.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to welcome you here today to the launch of our newest project, PAVO Residence. Thank you for joining us. It's my pleasure to introduce the new CEO for Vaal Kenya, Dr. Ahmed. I have full confidence in his leadership and vision. Thank you all for your support and trust in Vaal Kenya. I'm looking forward to the future of Vaal Group and the journey ahead. Welcome, Dr. Ahmed.
As Dr. Ahmed takes to the stage,
Thank you so
this
much.
is a man with over 3 decades
Thank you, Mr.
of...
Majid.
Let me just introduce you. I know Mr. Ahmed, Dr. Ahmed, you're a bit modest. Let me brag on your behalf, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a man with two PhDs. This is Dr. Ahmed. He is a man with 3 decades of dynamic experience in strategic business consulting and transformational leadership, specializing in strategic planning and emphasizing excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ahmed, your new Vaal Kenya CEO.
Wow, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you, Mr. Majid. Thank you so much, Mr. Majid. Our guest of honor, take the paper to say Happy International Women's Day for every and each woman here, there, and everywhere in this world. Relation for our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, our wives, our neighbors, our colleagues, our friends, for every woman from all the corners of this world. I'm very proud that we have 85% of our management team of ladies. 85%. 80 nanatu% of our employees are female. They are ambitious and come together. I'm very excited to start my journey in Nairobi. I feel like Nairobi takes me back to my roots. We love Africa, we love East Africa, and we love Kenya, we love Nairobi. Asante sana for having us here with you. Nairobi means a lot to me. It represents big dreams, hard work, and optimism to make something out of nothing. The Vaal vision is to be within the beyond Africa, including Kenya, Ghana, Uganda, and with support from our headquarters in Turkey. This is a testament to our ambition to deliver quality throughout the beautiful African continent and our growth as a company. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to take the responsibility Vaal in Kenya from Mr. Majid, who is now the CEO of Vaal Standards of Excellence in Real Estate. Launching PAVO today is evidence of better things to come in the future. I cannot wait to see what we achieve in the next few years. Looking forward to your support. Thank you so much.
So these two gentlemen, of course, you've heard big news. Just besides the launch of PAVO Riverside, it is symbolic, and as they probably will be shaking hands symbolically as a handover. These two gentlemen are here to tell us about the future moving forward for Vaal Group and Vaal Kenya. So let me switch this off. I believe we'll be using these ones here at the check. All right. So you'll be probably a bit tempted to lean over. If there's a bit more hum as we continue, we will switch it off and resort to this. But I think we should use this. Just give me one more. Give me one more of this, because we'll be tempted to lean over to be heard. That's for Mr. Majid, because we already have one for Mr. Ahmed. So we could switch these others off. Tafadali, Mr. Inj, for net worth. Just checking the mic. No, okay, you could just say hi.
Hi.
I guess we're not getting that question answered this evening, but because you're visionary, you are in transition to the helm to really oversee the future of Vaal Group. But from the particular tagline that we see on either side of the stage, Vaal, Africa's gate to real estate. What was the spirit behind this tagline, this catchphrase, as you were coming up with it?
Good question. Basically, when we start our dream 8 years ago, there is a big gap. A lot of investors all over the world looking for good business opportunity, good return on investment. But as usual, anyone from this investor, they look for this opportunity. It can be in Europe, it can be in USA. So nobody knows about the business opportunity investment in Africa. Even when we start talking to the foreign investors everywhere about the opportunity in Africa, especially in Kenya, because Kenya is the start point for us, they look to us like, this guy is crazy. What return on investment in Africa? But because they trust us, we invite them, they try it, they get very good return on investment. I'm very glad to say that Kenya, Uganda, and Ghana now, you can get return on investment in the real estate is better than almost all the hotels in Europe. We are competing with all the real estate all over the world. This is the reality. The challenge that you have to how can I say, to build the bridge So we take this dream that we are the responsible to build the bridge between Africa, or especially the real estate in Africa, and all the investors outside Africa, all over the world come. There is a very nice place to invest, very nice to live, very lovely people to enjoy with them, and I think that we did it.
No, you did. And 8 years around the milestones, which is what I'm getting to. And the mere fact that he chose and they chose Kenya as the entry point and the gate to real estate as a continent, as a country, and as a continent by virtue of your growth, Ghana, and a couple of weeks back in Uganda. But let's speak about the milestones in the last 8 years. What you remember with fond memories and say, Majid did that. No, I'm sorry. I mean, your team. But what do you look back with pride and say, I'm proud of that?
For sure, the first achievement we have done, that we run now more than around 12 projects. In Kenya, we already delivered 2. We already will deliver 1 this year, 1 next year. So almost every year we have like 1 or 2 projects will deliver. Also, the most important thing I feel that we have done, the team. We created a very great team. Now we are competing with a lot of Muzongo's companies everywhere by our African strong team in all countries. And I'm proud to say this. I'm proud to say that we have a very, very strong team for all the departments, marketing, finance, project management, all the departments that we have. We are able now to say that we are one of the first or second big real estate companies after 8 years now in Africa.
Did you hear that? Because that needs an applause again. It is a milestone, and that's what I was actually about to follow through with the question, but you've just said it. Achieving that goal of getting to the second top, and this is bespoke. We will hear more of the ROI, return on investment, from Prit. He's coming here to talk us through the experience, because what you're selling beyond just property physical is the experience, and we'll see more of that when Prit comes to stage. But let me bring in the one you're handing over to, Vaal, Kenya. And karibu sana once again. 6 months we will check on you, tuje tukusalimie, tukuambie aya basi ndugu wetu twende tukafanye mtihani ya Kiswahili. Let's people here get to see your resume. It is very impressive. I wasn't just saying it that, you know, you're doctor, you know, 2 PhDs, they say. Myth has it, but it's not myth, it's the truth. You have a very impressive resume. You could have gotten a job anywhere else.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. First of all, I just want to say, Kenya, in last few days, has got the miracle. The economy of Kenya is increasing dramatically. It is now, even in the COVID-19 pandemic, Kenya stayed strong, and investment in Kenya is growing, and even the analysts, they said the growth will be 3.3, but Kenya did the miracle and did it 5.3 in the first quarter of 2023. So I think here in Kenya, I'm talking,
You're one of us now.
Mimi si Muzongo. Here in Kenya, we have a lot of treasures, but the most treasured thing we have here in Kenya is people. People here in Kenya are educated, ambitious, and they are willing to achieve all the goals of Kenya. So I think it's attracted me, and I think Kenya takes me back to my roots. I feel, and my family feels, that our roots is coming from Kenya.
All right, that's very impressive. Like the time that you look forward to in terms of being part of us. He said, yes, si mzungu, tumpe jina gani? Njuguna Umo Kamau. Your name, your Kenyan name is now Kamau, Dr. Ahmed. Umepewa jina, you've been baptized.
Asante.
But what should the ladies and the gentlemen here, the stakeholders?
Vaal, Kenya. First, we are enhancing our value proposition to our customers and our clients. We are satisfied, but we never be the value. We are enhancing our value proposition that we are presenting to our customer every day. So I started to enhance the process of value chain for us. I started to understand the process, to put a chemistry equation to the mathematical equation of our value proposition that we are delivering to our customer. We don't want to stop and say, oh, we are satisfied about what we are delivering. No, we are not satisfied about what we are delivering. We will work again and again, over and over, to enhance and improve our process and our value proposition.
I think you heard his doctorate betrayed there when he started talking about mathematical calculations. Well done there, sir. But in terms of the plans, and I'm specific to the clients from Kenya, for Vaal, Kenya, clients here, will they be concerned that you will have, in the spirit of growth, because just a couple of weeks back you were in Uganda, what assurance do they have, that you are definitely having Kenya still as a priority market?
I think Mr. Majid can answer this question more
better
than me. Yeah.
That's a good throw. That's a good throw. I'll bring it back to you still, Kamau.
No, for sure, Kenya, it will remain the let's say the big sister for the whole group. We get the support all the time for any branch in Africa from the team in Kenya. So 100% it will remain number one.
Basically, Kenya bado ni HQ, right?
Yes.
Kenya ni HQ. But let me stay with you then, because you're taking the general role now as group CEO. Besides the holidays that you will be taking, as Dr. Ahmed builds the portfolio here, what plans do you have? What future plans do you have for the group, Vaal Group?
For sure, we are operating now the headquarters in Istanbul. So we operating the group, the whole group from Istanbul. Also, for sure, the government in Turkey, they support us, especially for providing us with the material, good advantage for us as a developer. So they support us a lot, especially for the finishes material and XYZ. So operating, it will be from the headquarters in Istanbul. Then now that the expansion plan, we have 10, we need to reach 10 big capital cities in Africa. We have done now 3, and next year we have 2, and 1, it could be, let me say it will be secret, but it's close from us. Then the second one, it will be Côte d'Ivoire, because we are comparing between Tanzania and Rwanda. So we didn't decide which one it will be the 4th company, and Côte d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, it will be the 5th capital city. Then we'll continue, inshallah.
That's some exponential growth that's being planned for, and wishing you all the best with that. But it speaks to the class, as you strategically speak about the markets that you're targeting, that you will maintain. That's an assurance that the experience that the clients who acquire this, the properties that you have in store, the experience of class does not get compromised at all, however much you spread. I think they want to hear your voice as you say that, not mine. And HQ remains to be Nairobi.
Mark, I wanted to add something.
Yes, please.
I have known this man since 1995. It's 29 years now. I know this man. He is a visionary man, hard worker, and he always knows what he wants, and he always achieves what he wants. I have learned a lot from this man and from his leadership. Yeah.
Mr. Majid. Keep it going. Man, please keep it going. He looks embarrassed a bit because people appreciate what you've done over the 8 years.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and the team as well here. So, Dr. Ahmed, what should people expect in terms of what are your future plans, the immediate, besides the 6 months of Swahili expertise, what plans, future plans do you have prioritized for Kenya?
First of all, we will extend our business here in Kenya by almost 20-25% in 3 years, or 2 times
Okay.
in just 3 years. The next 3 years, we will be differentiate about the market. Our competitive advantage, we will enhance and improve our competitive advantage in terms of the price, the quality, the availability, the brand, and the service. I'm very confident with my team when I key success factors everywhere. Strategic partners. Today I wanted to thank our strategic partners of PAVO. Thank you so much, and I wanted to salute them as well. So we have the key success factors: strategic partners, strategic team, educated people, empowered people, and empowered ladies. By the way, 85% of our management team are ladies. You can see. So, and differentiated product to our clients here in Nairobi or overall Kenya.
Yes, so I didn't plan this, but I want to ask, 8 years ago, because we are done with the session here, why Kenya? Because he's described you as a visionary. Why Kenya?
The real story behind why Kenya, that in that time we have done a very hard market study about all the market in Africa, and it was in that time 8 years ago that was the best country. You can start from many different angles, from the investment numbers, then also having the calibers, good calibers, also to run the operation. It was Kenya. And third angle, it was the strategic partner, that you can get the right partner, the own the land, clean land. There is no any stories, something like that. So I think that it was the 3 main factors to why Kenya in that time.
And now you see the pillars on which Vaal Real Estate has been built over the 8 years. And PAVO Riverside is just one of the latest kids on the block. This is the 6th project. The 6th project. So a round of applause to these 2 gentlemen. And you could shake hands as you symbolically hand over and take to your seats. You could hug. I mean, you guys go way back. I don't know how appropriate it is, but you could hug because you are friends from back in the day. But you could shake hands as you exit stage. Let's give a hand to them as the reins of power for Vaal, Kenya are handed over to Dr. Ahmad. Dr. Ahmad, congratulations. And well, and I believe Mr. Majid will still be accessible, even as Group CEO. You'll still be responding to calls and emails. Yes, so have your seats, and karibuni to the new frontier of Vaal, Kenya, Vaal Real Estate Kenya, and Vaal Group, as you've heard, and as has been promised. Asante Sana Rhythms Unlimited Band. Now, there's been mention of strategic partnership with the networks that we have and that Mr. Majid has over the years in Istanbul. is someone who's very important this evening, that's strategically so invited. And he did mention some roots connected to Kakamega. So as I call on the Turkish ambassador to Kenya, Subutai Yoksel, I'd like to give him a dedication from the people of Kakamega, DJ Angusha, Akikuja stage. This is a song that is celebrated by many in your land. That is Kakamega. And I'll be teaching you a bit of the moves later on because I know you want to just focus on the speech. But round of applause to our guest of honor this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Habari za jioni, Jambo, mimi ni Subutai Yüksel, balozi wa Uturuki hapa Kenya. First of all, I also would like to share my congratulations due to the 8th of March for International Women's Day, all of our women in this hall as well. Before saying ladies and gentlemen, of course. Dear friends, let me begin by thanking our host for having been invited to this happy occasion, this opening event, this evening, with these distinguished people. Of course, the Vaal Group is not foreigner to Turkey. Vaal operates in Turkey and significantly contributes to Turkey-Africa business and investment relations. By ensuring a solid channel of information, in particular for Turkish businessmen and investors, consequently, Turkish business community and Turkish missions in Africa have good relations with the Vaal Group. Among the countries of this huge continent, Kenya has a special place. This country has a solid culture of democracy, strong institutions, a common will for rapid development as well as preserving freedoms. In Kenya, business and investments find a suitable environment to flourish, which is further enhanced by bold and innovative steps taken by the government of this country. There are serious and numerous challenges as well. Yet, Kenya has proven and is proving her strength and determination to deal with them successfully. Turkey trusts in Kenyan successes, and we see Kenya as a cardinal and reliable partner, which promises much for the future as well. We are glad to spend much effort to accelerate the development of our cooperation. We trust that the Kenyan side shares our will to do so. We are sure that we shall reach together to a level of cooperation which would reflect the potential of two great countries and of the two great peoples. And the enterprises like the Vaal Group, which are already and deeply aware of this potential and of this promise, are indispensable to reach these aims I have mentioned. Vaal has already been contributing to real estate business in Kenya since 8 years, in Ghana since shows that its contribution and commitment is taking leaps forward. Their help to Kenya means helping our partner of today and our greater partner of tomorrow. Their presence helps improving our cooperation with Kenya, and we are sure that their increased presence will help even further. Before finishing my speech, I just would like to bring a small clarification regarding I'm the Turkish ambassador from Kakamega, because I have a cousin who is a construction engineer, and during the constructions and preparations in Qatar for the football tournament, for championship, he met a Kenyan lady from Kakamega and married with her. So I have a bride in my family due to my cousin. And let me share with you, I have two nephews, one 3 years old boy and a newborn last August, a baby girl in Ankara. Now they are living in Ankara, and they are my very direct link to this lovely country. I'm enjoying it a lot, serving in this lovely country. Asante sana.
Asante sana to the Turkish ambassador. They'll be playing some songs, and I think you can hear the band that's kind of, because you're up next, gentleman and lady, from the team there, from the Rhythms Unlimited Band. It's your slot next, as we just give a bit of a breather and an opportunity to Dr. Hatem Hassan to prepare the brains behind the design of PAVO Riverside that's going to be launched this evening. He'll be explaining the intricacies of that design and the model. But for first things first, I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of, joining us as we were continuing, the CEO of the National Housing Corporation, representing the CS of land, that is David Mathu Jogona. Maliuliko Nombo Ndio Hapo, humble man. Doesn't want to come with an entourage, security engineer relative who has found love in Kakamega. And we also have Engineer Mwafi, the head of engineering and construction team. And now to the Rhythms Unlimited Band. And if you need help from the waiting team here, the waitresses, you could just raise your hand. But for the next few minutes, we will have Rhythms Unlimited Band. Zake wakilia. Rhythms Unlimited Band led by Mr. Shoka Shoka utawakata baadaye na mziki. I have to say though, being International Women's Day, gentlemen, we kind of need a lady's voice. And I see a beautiful woman there who could probably come and belt some tunes the next time that you're entertaining us for dinner. Shukran. We're looking forward to that, especially on this day, International Women's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, just a breather. And now we'd want to hear from the brains behind the design. I'd like to call on Dr. Hatem Hassan. Please give him a round of applause that he takes to the stage. Karibu, Dr. Hatem. He's a professor of architecture at J.K. Watts. He's a director of D&D Architects. And ladies and gentlemen, he is going to explain the thinking and the inspiration behind what we will be unveiling this evening. Dr. Hatem, karibu.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Back to stage again with a new story with Vaal Real Estate. We used to come to the stage to talk about the success stories that we have all over the years. Our guest of honor, the Turkish ambassador, His Excellency, Mr. Yüksel. Karibu. Vaal Group Director, Turkey, United States, with different international brands. And in different typologies of projects and different types of buildings. And now we are in Africa, in Kenya. With all the honor, we joined Vaal family, and it's our honor to be the sole design architects for Vaal Real Estate. And here I am, not far from me, Dr. Rihab Nagar. She is our partner and the director of Vaal, or of D&D, and all the professional team in our firm. Dear guests, we have a long story with Vaal. For us, it started in 2019 until now. Years ago, Vaal started a very famous brand now all over Nairobi, all over Kenya, and all over the continent. We started Moon Valley, Wilma Towers, which is coming, Elite Residence, which is very famous, Symphony is coming, and more yet to come. We worked also with Ghana team on several successful projects. With each project, we have a new story, a new inspiration. Harmonia Towers, Harmonia Villas, and 4 months ago, we came back from Ghana after the launch of Nirvana Villas and Ligatu Towers, the tallest residential buildings in Ghana. 2 weeks ago, we came back from Uganda after the launch of Cadenza Residence, the tallest residential tower in Uganda. We, Vaal, as we always, challenge ourselves. With a great team, we run the process which I want to take you through. We run the process through professional research and development team, studying the prime locations, the best setup of units, the right sizes of areas, the best design efficiency, to provide the customers the best value against money. And now, after 6 months of work and design, we are proudly announcing PAVO, the iconic residential towers in Riverside Road, inspired by the heritage of Riverside Road and the future of residency standards by Vaal Real Estate in one iconic building. Behind that architecture, we wanted to look, how can Riverside be? What can reflect this road? What can reflect this story? So we went to the new classic architecture. So as you see the building, we started with the classic architecture from the bottom of the building, then we went through the modern architecture all the way, then back again to the classic architecture, which showing the diversity and what we have and the stories we have in this road. With PAVO, with a full ground floor of amenities, you can find all the amenities you can dream with in your residence, where you are staying. Extended to the river. We didn't build the whole land. We built almost less than 50% of the land, and we left the rest for amenities and for excitement for the residents. And full 2 levels of sky roof and sky pool, flying all over and looking over the forest's view. With 4 main facades overlooking the city directions. Forest view and city view and river view. All the units having full daylight for every space in the unit. We wanted actually to set a rule and set a model to show how should the design to be and to be treated in Riverside Road. With the hotel standards of living and stunning luxurious interiors coming by reef, we came with this masterpiece, we can say the masterpiece of design, a masterpiece of function to everyone in Nairobi, in Kenya, to enjoy the luxurious inside a hotel setup, as I mentioned before. On the top floor also, we have a luxurious health club and roof and pool. So you go all the way up, you enjoy your barbecue on the rooftop with the swimming pool look, and you go all the way down, you find the workspace, you find your kids area, you find your all the amenities you can dream of. Lastly, we are so happy to bring and turn some dreams into reality. This is the rule of Vaal, that we take over it, so we need to achieve this. This is our aim. Our aim is to turn the dreams into reality and set a new rules for luxurious residency setups. Thank you so much all. Thank you so much for all Vaal team and all Vaal directors. And now I want to leave the stage to my colleague, Brett. Allow me to introduce you, to show you in detail what is happening inside this, which will be in a better position than me to say it. Thank you, and the stage for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hatem. Good evening, everyone. All protocols observed. Honorable Subutai, Yuksal, the Vaal board members, and all the guests today. It's my pleasure to be speaking to you today. Dr. Hatem has given you a teaser of what I'm about to show you. And before we move on to PAVO, I have one word I want to begin with. Family. And this is what Vaal Real Estate stands for. Today, I see a lot of familiar faces around. People I call my family. Many people who Vaal has been in a journey with for many years here in Kenya and abroad. And with the continuation of PAVO, it's going to be many more years to come. So, today we introduce something Nairobi has never seen before. Something out of this world, PAVO. PAVO is actually a constellation of stars around the South Pole. And it was a fitting name for our newest residences being launched into the market. We wanted to create a vision in the night sky, just like the stars above the South Pole. PAVO will be a timeless and luxurious concept, something unreachable to the rest of the market, just like the stars. Standing at 20 floors, PAVO will be the tallest building on Riverside Drive and the star of the entire road. So I'm going to begin with the location, and wow, Riverside Drive. The gem of Nairobi, the heart of the corporates, and the premier location within Nairobi. PAVO is right in the heart of Riverside Drive and accessed directly from the main road. We have major links around us, such as Waiyaki Way, Uhuru Highway further up, and James Gishuru as well. These are major road links which are very close to PAVO and allows you to access the whole of Nairobi. We have supermarkets next door at Riverside Square. So you can see PAVO right here, and right next door we've got Riverside Square. We've got embassies all across the road. We've got plenty of amenities like five-star restaurants, hospitals, and schools all around PAVO. Also, coincidentally, PAVO is right next to the headquarters for Vaal, Kenya, and maybe as Mark put it, Vaal, Africa as well. The headquarters would be right here, just down the road. We also have our first baby, Moon Valley, which is not too far away in Kilaleshwa. And we've got elite residences on Waiyaki Way, which is also not too far. So this is a bit about the location right in the heart of Riverside Drive. So now we'll move on to the amenities. But at Vaal, we do things differently. So today, instead of just taking you through the amenities, I'm going to take you through what the day in the life of a PAVO resident will feel like. So you enter through our magnificent reception area and entrance, where you're greeted by the staff at our residences, who, by the way, are located there 24/7 to serve all the residents at any time of the day or the night under the stars. What we have created is the feel of a hotel, where we have a reception and concierge services, check-in and check-out for Airbnb, and an area dedicated to host any of the residents. So from there, you can make your way to our rooftop, where you can work out with your partner and enjoy the fully equipped gym with the amazing panoramic views of Nairobi, which include the Arboretum and the Karura Forest. In addition to the gym, we will also have a sauna where you can rest and recover after a hard workout. While you are at the gym, we also have a dedicated children's play area on the ground floor where your children can be busy in our multifunctional, fully fitted play area. And you can have no worries as you go about your day. In addition to this, on the rooftop, we have our 21st story, infinity, rooftop, heated swimming pool, which will be surrounded by sunbeds and cozy swings, carrying on our hotel effect. You can bask in the sun and enjoy a swim, all while enjoying the amazing panoramic views from all the way up there. So, at PAVO, not only do you have the rooftop that almost reaches the stars, you have a whole relaxation section on the ground floor as well. I mentioned we do things a bit differently. So there's not one, but there's two dedicated spots. And feel free to use the beautiful ground floor terrace. And it comes with a magnificent sunken lounge, and we have a fully fitted out barbecue area, a garden with multiple seats, outdoor terrace, and a basketball court as well. So if you don't believe me, you just take a look here. So we're trying to do things differently as Vaal. And we're making PAVO what I think is the most luxurious residence in Nairobi. This space, as we saw before, is is perfect for an unwinding in the evenings and relaxation from a long day. What we have done is we've made sure that the amenities are available for every age group, every person, and every star that resides at PAVO. Next, we have the residences. So I just have to add something to my speech, a bit impromptu. So I was driving into Pan Pacific today, as all of you were, and the soldier asked me, are you going for the Mercedes event or the Vaal event? So I said, isn't it the same thing? Because, you know, we deliver the best, and that's going to show in our residences. Unveiling the residences at PAVO, magnificently curated by D&D and Dr. Hatem. As you heard from before, these residences have been articulated with the greatest minds, taking into consideration everything from before and mixing modern and classic architecture. As I mentioned before, we're creating something ultra luxurious and with a timeless effect. And this comes out not only in the exterior, but the interior design and the finishing. With tall windows, natural lighting, great ventilation from all sides, this architectural masterpiece has everything you need. We have maintained our black and white timeless theme for our residences, and they will come with massive French windows, fully fitted kitchens, high ceilings, and exquisite finishings from all over the world. So, apart from the residences, we've got the floor plan. And I mentioned previously that the natural light and ventilation. So, this floor plan shows how the light and air comes in to every single unit. And this is the main Riverside Drive. You can see we have a good frontage, and each and every unit has their own access to natural light from the outside and ventilation. So we have also, apart from the big frontage to the main road, as Dr. Hatem mentioned, we have only used half of the land to build on, which means there's plenty of space within the entire plot for you to enjoy. Now, the individual units of the studios and the one-bedrooms. So this is a typical studio design, and you come in from the entrance. Now, we've done something a bit different with the studio. So usually you get a studio where you have to combine your furniture or buy space-saving furniture. So here we've provided you with a lounge and a space for your bedroom as well. On top of that, we have a study desk and a dressing mirror. We've got a fully fitted kitchen, and it has its own bathroom. So very uniquely designed studios. And let me not forget the wardrobes in the corner. You know, it is International Women's Day after all. Huh? So, on to the one beds. So, this is the first one bedroom, and it's about 50 meters squared. You enter from the bottom here. You've got your living room, and all the one bedrooms in PAVO have balconies which come from the living room. There's a small breakfast area with a fully fitted kitchen. You've got the bedroom which walks straight into the bathroom, or the bathroom can be used by your visitors. So that's the one bedroom, which is 50 meters squared. We've got the next one bedroom, which is 61 meters squared. It's slightly bigger unit, and you come in from the bottom here. You walk in, you've got your living, you've got a balcony from there, you've got your breakfast counter, your fully fitted kitchen, and again, a perfect design from bedroom to bathroom. So this is the layouts for your one bedrooms and studios at PAVO. So now the interesting one, how you make some money. So we'll start off with the prices for tonight. So a studio is beginning from $60,700, and a one-bedroom is beginning from $78,100. So from the pricing, I want to show you the return on investment. So the price of a studio is $60,000. The annual rent you can get is about $10,800. So this would mean the studio would rent out 900 USD per month, fully furnished, and earn you $10,800 at the end of the year. This equivalates an ROI of 18% and a payback period of 5.5 years. So for the one bedroom, the price is $78,000. We have given the rent at about 1,200 USD per month, fully furnished. You're looking at $14,400 as your annual income, and an 18.5% return on investment. Get your money back in 5.4 years. So, apart from the ROI, we've got the payment plan. And with this payment plan, it's actually quite easy and quite accessible for everyone here. So, we've got the price, you've got a booking fee of 10%, you've got the sale agreement of 10%, and then the balance 80% is spread over 12 quarters or 36 monthly installments, and you pay the last amount when you occupy your apartment. So for the studio, we've got a price of $60,700. The 10% is $6,070, You pay another 10% in about a month or two when you sign the sale agreement, and that's $48,566. And this is where now the magic happens, because every quarter from there, you will be paying $4,000, and this equivalates dollars per month for the next 36 months. And with the one bedroom, it's likewise. We have 10% of 78K USD. That's $7,800. 7,800 again when you sign the sale agreement. 62,000 is the balance. 5,200 every single quarter, and 1,736 only every month. This is the opening payment plan, and I mean, for me, this is very doable for many people. So apart from the payment plan, we move to the next thing, which may move you a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you PAVO.
This is basically Prithsha has sold us. Are we ready? Just give me the thumbs up. And Prithsha, being the sales manager, in case something he said wasn't too clear and you'd rather talk to one of the team members in teal, just like he had, you could guide at the back for clarifications. Maybe he was moving fast with the numbers and it's good to be true. So what you could do is visit, and the ladies and the gentlemen who are in, I believe this color is teal. Forgive me if I got it wrong. Some people call it green, but it's teal. And the team members are distributed around the room, and they are able to give you any more clarification in case you have suggestions. We're starting from outer space to the continent to Nairobi, and this is basically taking it to the actual location as was what, and they deliver what is in these particular renders. It's not something that looks, it's not what you ordered and what was delivered. It is the same thing. What you will see is what will be delivered, and as soon as we have some sound to appreciate what goes on with this, we will be able to play it. If it doesn't have any speech that is guiding it, there you go. I hear some music. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the delay. But we present to you PAVO Riverside. What a beautiful sight to behold, ladies and gentlemen. That is PAVO Riverside, at least the render, the miracles of AI and what have you. But what you see is what you will get based on the other projects that they have launched, and you're guaranteed for that. And now we are ready to launch this particular project, the sixth project under Vaal Real Estate Kenya, PAVO Riverside, beg your pardon. So I'd like to call on Ambassador, and I did promise him that I'll give him a hand in letting him in a bit more into the Luya Kakamega sound. He is Kenyan. He says he's Kenyan at heart, but he has some roots and relations and connections to Kakamega. So let's bring him up on stage in style, and the gentlemen who are joining him as well will have the pleasure of also showing off their dance moves. So as Ambassador joins me on stage, all the directors as well as the CEOs, please join me and DJ Angusha your tracks. Let's show him how it's done in Kakamega. Mpe makofi tafadhali ya kuja. It's just the shoulders, Mr. Ambassador. You have to be the leader in this one. You're not running away from it. So you have to do the shoulders. You can loosen the button a bit. You have to do the shoulders. Yeah, karibu, 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 karibu. And I want to distribute some of us. To this side because we are going to be unveiling in the next few. Some to this side. So come to this side. Come closer to me. Come closer to me. And depending on how many people are coming on stage, I want us to curve a bit so that we don't block the audience from what we're going to unveil. So I see this is the number. All right, you could go this side. Yes. But I'll ask you as well to, now some of you will go on this side, yes, and some of you on this side, symmetrically. Mr. Ambassador, as you locate yourself, this is what you do, Mr. Ambassador. Ananilenga huyu Ambassador. Ananilenga na tunafaa kuwa tuna dance. Mr. Ambassador, I'm talking to you. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Please give him some encouragement so he gets into it. Okay, is that everyone on stage? Because we have to have you on either side. Some to that side, tafadhali. Upande ule tafadhali. Someone can also stand here because we'll need to open this space. Yeah. All right. I believe that we are ready and to behold what is now going to be the revolutionary PAVO Riverside. And I'll ask you to join me in a count of 10. You'll start from 10 to 1, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in doing this so that we can behold PAVO Riverside. And in 10, 9, join me, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you PAVO Riverside. That is the model. You've seen the render and the virtual tour. This is what physically you will even get an opportunity to come and see yourself up close and appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, PAVO Riverside, the sixth project under Vaal Real Estate Kenya. A shake there of congratulations being given by some of the crucial partners here as congratulations to the Vaal Kenya team, Vaal Real Estate Kenya team. Well done to you. Please, another round of applause as we take the pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I'll ask you as well. Now that we have split it open now, we can now come closer to it. Come closer to it because we want to take a picture. You come closer here. You come closer here. But we want everyone to be in frame for the picture. Everyone to be in frame for the picture. You can move back. You can move back. You can move back just a bit. Everyone to be in frame for the picture. The ladies and gentlemen behind the camera, are you happy? We have to have this photo op and photo opportunity. Are you good with that? Give me a thumbs up. And by the way, the young lad who's tracking slowly through the room is there for those and that gentleman over there as well. They are here to facilitate our virtual audience because we have some virtual audience who are witnessing the launch of PAVO Riverside as well. And so welcome to the virtual audience who are joining us. Gentlemen, we could afford to smile now, please. Let's smile. Let's smile as we behold. We could even point it. We could all just point it. Evie, this is how you point it. Let's point it. This is the project. Everybody point it. Everybody point it. As we give a round of applause, the last round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. You may now have your seats, and everyone will have an opportunity to be up close to this model and see it for themselves. You may now have your seats, but you want to say something. You look a bit emotional, Dr. Ahmed.
Oh, thank you so much. Congratulations. And thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone here. Thank you, our valuable team. Thank you, our strategic partners. Asante sana for everyone here. Thank you.
Asante sana, makofi kwao as they leave the stage. Asanteni, you may now have your seats, gentlemen. You can have your seats. You can have your seats. Karibuni back to your seats. As we now bring back Pritsha, because I believe tonight, I don't know whether it's related to the International Women's Day, but you have a special offer, especially and only tonight. A special offer available for those who are here, and they can refer people as well. So, Prit, I'd want you to come and give us clarification of that. And I'll remind you as well, feel free to walk over to the booth at the back. The sales team is on standby to answer all the questions that you may have. And there's a card. Let me bring you a card, because there's a card as well on each table here, and it has some information which he will probably allude to in a bit. But yes, Prit, there's some good offer I believe we have for tonight. But if you can hold this as well, Prit, you can just hang on to this as we show people what is on the table and what they should do with this. I will also remind them, Prit, you can just hang on to this one. I'll make reference to it a bit later. But yes, what are the offers tonight? Just tonight. When you say tonight, that's at the stroke of midnight. Take this one.
Stroke of midnight.
Come
Stroke
on.
of midnight tonight.
It's 8:25. All right, take it away. What's the offer?
So, you thought you got rid of me. So, back here. Before I give you the special offer, okay, which they've given you a glimpse of already, I wanted to take it to a side note. So, you know, there is somebody in the crowd tonight, and he looks exactly like me. And he happens to be my identical twin brother. And I'm going to ask him to stand up. He's there in the corner over there, just in case you want to take a look.
Just a bit of Nita here.
Yeah.
Let's get his name. Let me get up to you, sir. Just a bit with the neat. So, you know, if I were you, Pritsha, I would actually get away with being in Mombasa and ask my brother to just come to the office and act like he lost his voice. Just nod your head and say all good and report to work. Please tell us your name, sir.
Hi, I'm Pratik Shah, and yes, Prit's twin brother.
Can you see him?
Take a guess. Yes, correct.
By how many minutes?
3 minutes.
All right. He's older by 3 minutes, and that's why you see the hairstyle is a bit different. It kind of happened.
So, so yeah, he's a numbers guy. I'm a sales guy. Just to reconfirm, I'm the one wearing the teal suit. So if you're going to buy a unit, don't buy it from him. Okay? So the special offer for tonight only. And we've got a couple of things for you. First and foremost, we're going to give you 10 to 15% discount for the night on any single unit that's available. On top of that, I had mentioned that you're required to give a 6 or 7,000 reservation deposit of 10%. If you book tonight, it's only $3,000 reservation fee. And on top of that, we're going to throw in a fully fitted kitchen. And what this means is we're going to give you an oven, a microwave, a burner, a fridge, a coffee maker, a washer and dryer, and an extractor. So a fully fitted kitchen, free of charge, if you buy it tonight. So let me take you through what, if you do it at 10 to 15% discount, how can you make the money? So I mentioned at the normal price, $60,000 for a studio, you would get 18% ROI. If you take the 10% discount today, and that studio, for example, goes at 54K or even 52K, you get a 21% return on investment. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the highest return on investment in Nairobi. So my sales team is at the back there. If everybody turns around, they're waving. Feel free to meet them. They'll be coming around the room. And it's all in the teal suits, the colors of PAVO. Feel free to book a unit tonight and take advantage of 21% return on investment. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Numbers guy to break it down. So feel free as well to get a bit more explanation of this. There's a card he was holding, and it's in each of your tables, and there's one for each of you. They counted it, and it's written, "It pays to have friends." Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:30, we're getting to dinner. I'm just reminding us and explaining what's on your table, and something else is being brought to your table because everyone gets a takeaway and a present and a gift from the team here. So it pays to have friends. It reads, earn 3%. What we could actually call it is referral fee, because the thinking behind it is you write the name of the person that you are referring for this particular project and the phone number, and if it's taken up, you will have a referral fee, earn 3% referral fee based on that. So encouragement and incentive for you to walk on to that sales booth as we continue with dinner, because we're going to start with the VIP table. The first row, give them an opportunity to be served. It's right outside where we were having the snacks right at the beginning. And as you wait, you can use that time to visit the team, the sales team there. Or if you just want to have someone come to the table, you have a quick question, you can just raise your hand. They're on the lookout and they're ready to serve you and answer all the questions that you may have. That's why we're here. So Prit has said it's in 3.5 hours that offer lasts. 3.5 hours. Did I get it right, brother, for the numbers? 3.5 hours, the stroke of midnight. So it is only tonight what he offered. So please make use of that offer and run over to the sales booth. But at this moment, the team that is here is ready to serve us, and we will be entertained by the band. And glad to see that we have a representative, especially on the International Women's Day, who's ready to take to the stage. And they will be playing that as we continue with dinner. There'll be some background music. But as she stands by, I'll come say hi to you, just to say Happy International Women's Day to you. I'm glad to see that you have a lady in the team, especially on this day. So we will start with Ambassador's table. And Mr. Majid, you will be heading on over through that door over there, and we'll also be able to use that door, but the team that is waiting on us will also guide us on the serving. So we'll start with this table, you give us some time, they'll go get served and be back. We'll continue down this line, and then the team that is the waiting team will help us as we get served table by table. But please visit the sales booth right at the back. So we'll have some background music, enjoy dinner, and congratulations to the team for this one. This is big. Congratulations.
ako labayos sa mga.
the Rhythms Unlimited Band. Let's give a round of applause. I'm sure you were enjoying it as you were having dinner. They were playing some good tunes. Asanteni Sana. I couldn't hear that round of applause. If I probably see a good round of applause, I'll maybe bring this to you, but I'm sure you already have one. I just want to point out, if you haven't, please raise your hand, and one of the ladies and gentlemen in the teal suits will bring it to you, perhaps. Yes, we see some hands here. But yes, I'd also like to encourage you at this time, as you continue to enjoy dinner, dessert, and what have you, to please make a point of going to the sales booth right back there to get the clarifications. I met some gentlemen who said the numbers were a bit confusing from what they saw on the website, from what they saw on the presentation, but they did get clarification from the team. So you could also raise your hand in case you want someone to come up to your table, but you could also visit the booth, the sales booth, and get all the answers to your questions. I'm really happy to have heard 1 or 2 phone calls of people locking deals even from outside. And I have heard that some sales team guys have made some good, closed some deals, so we celebrate that, and congratulations to the new homeowners in good time, as well as the sales team for pushing this through. So please visit them, and also remember the card is on your table. There is a 3% referral offer for you, so you write the name of the people that you've referred, and if it's converted, you get something for that. And so that's just some incentive. And remember to take advantage of the deal that was announced by Prit earlier. And you have 2.5 hours to go. 2.5 hours to go for that deal that he announced for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue enjoying, networking, exchanging numbers, it's good to have seen some familiar faces and gotten some new contacts. I'd like to now hand you over to DJ Mash as he takes over for the next few. Some good music, nothing too loud. You'll still be able to talk and enjoy it. And if you haven't had something to eat, please make sure you get to the serving point and enjoy the meal that has been prepared. So I'm going home with my gifts. I'm still here. I'll be back to say goodnight, but please network, visit the sales booth, and get some answers to the questions that you may have. Enjoy.